Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Shout out to all the snow that's on the ground. Atlanta haven't got in the snow yet, y'all. We get the nasty part. We don't have fun in the snow. We get ice and stuff. Hope everybody doing okay. I want to get to the hard part of the Kenneka Jenkins case that nobody never talk about. Nobody never asked. So we're going to get into it, okay? Excuse me, y'all. Before we get into it, go ahead on and smack. God, the whole thing just lose my thing. Smash that like button for me, okay? Appreciate you. Y'all, we want there's some questions in this Kenneka Jenkins case that I don't understand why it's still not a case. Okay? I don't understand why it's not even solved. The Kenneka situation is not even solved. So what happens next is this. There was a settlement, right? But the question is, what happened? What happened to her? So do you supposed to forget all about what happened just because of a settlement? I just want to know, do you forget about that? Or do you just wipe it off? You get paid and you just, I don't know what happened. I still don't know. Do you still want to know? So what do ones do if they still want to know what happened to their loved one? Okay. The real question no one is asking about in the Kenneka Jenkins case. Yeah, it's about Kenneka Jenkins. How and why would a druggy individual walk into a freezer and lay down? They don't think about laying in a freezer. They think about laying down, period. So, I mean, do you go on with your life and don't bring this back up again? Or if there's a gag order where the family still don't talk about it? What do you do? How can it? What's next? I don't get this. Okay, y'all. I don't get it. It got me scratching my head because I don't want to get into all the other stuff that happened to her and stuff. I want to get into this question that I have here. I want to get into this question. How can one, under the influence like she was, walk, lay down in the freezer, and go to sleep? And we just supposed to erase that? So if that's not what happened to the young lady, why isn't it the real truth? Y'all don't think that the world should know the real truth? Why did one walk in the freezer and lay down and go to sleep behind their condition? I supposed to be happy now that y'all don't gave me a big settlement and I walk into the 2024 all happy and all glad, but I still don't know what happened to my daughter. Now I ain't talking about the mother. I'm talking about the situation in this case. Was it a case? Or was it a real what is it? I never seen nothing like this before in my life, y'all. And I can't be the only one seeing him wonder these questions like this. The real question no one is asking about Kenneka Jenkins is, how can one's body in that condition walks inside a freezer and lay down and that's over with? And everybody put to walk away all happy and forget about it and go their separate ways. Why not keep digging on what's going on and what's happening until something happens? I don't care if it takes 48 years. You see how long it took to you see Tupac family didn't give up on him. Just because your loved ones is gone, y'all don't mean we supposed to forget about it. Now, questions. It's a lot of questions. Instead of all these videos, since we got a lot of these videos, now we need to mix questions. Let's answer some of these questions. How can one's body walk like that in that condition, lay down in the freezer, go to sleep, and frozen solid with the door locked? So it's supposed, ain't nobody locked up. It's supposed to end. We're not supposed to talk about it no more. It's over. How cold was the freezer? How cold was the freezer? To me, the truth got to come out. What happened to this girl? They need to come out and tell us what really happened to this young lady, because it doesn't make sense if they come out and tell us what really happened to this young lady instead of letting us guess what happened to this young lady, and tell us the truth. Then people wouldn't be into it like this, because these things can still happen. So my thing is, so what people just supposed to, the people who love people, who care about people, they supposed to just erase it, go on by their business, and everybody else happy. If everybody else happy on that end, if everybody on that end happy and move on with their life, they got to know what happened, but they left us out here in a manipulated world where we don't even know what happened. Why we don't know what happened? We the people. We're the people of the United States. In other countries, it's no way in the world I can even manage without knowing what happened to my daughter. So my question is, how we don't see thousands, millions of videos. I don't want to see no more videos. That now it's questions. The real question no one is asking about Kenneka is, how can one's body in that condition walk inside a freezer and go to sleep. And nobody locked up with the freezer lock. Come on, the freezer door locked. So the people supposed to be happy to believe that this happened when it didn't happen. Y'all get what I'm talking about? Did it happen or didn't it happen? That's the question. And if, y'all, why we don't know what happened? Why we don't know? Why were we told? Why was it that we was told one thing, and so we can be happy and move on? Why we don't know what happened? Maybe if we knew what happened to Kenneka, maybe we can move on happy. See, people not looking at this. If they looking at folks making money, you ain't making no money off this case. I don't know where that money at y'all talking about. No, Mr. Risa got the money. Who's supposed to have the money? Y'all got the case ain't solved, y'all. So people just supposed to just, all right, anyway, the mama okay with it. This happened. She walked in the freezer. She died in the freezer. She just walked in there, lay down and went to sleep because she was intoxicated. Well, there was plenty of other rooms and tables and sofa. It was a sofa downstairs. Why would one in that condition that she was in get on the elevator instead of lay down on a sofa? That's what they said. She probably laying on the sofa. Her friend said, her best friend said she was probably laying down on the sofa somewhere, like they used to it. There is so many questions about how cold was the freezer. That's 34 Fahrenheit. Come on now. That'll wake me up. Being cold in the freezer will wake you up. So when you wake up, what you do? Just lay in the corner and just die? I don't understand. I don't understand this. So this is what they saying, that the freezer was found to be 34 Fahrenheit. Yeah, really? That quick? You know how big that freezer is? It's going to take that freezer a while to get front like that, y'all. How did this girl really, truly die? How? Why don't they tell us the truth? Because the people, we the people. So we can be happy and kiki and kaka. So don't nobody want to hear this part. They want to stick with one part, y'all. We got to know these questions. How can nobody want to talk about it? This is one of the hardest questions to ask. How can one's body in this condition walk in there and lay down? And no one seems to be asking it. So if she didn't die like that in the way y'all think she died, where is Kenneka? How did Kenneka die? We know how Brianna died. How did Kenneka die? Because Brianna died in March. She was, you know what happened to her. So is Kenneka playing Brianna's part? Is Kenneka... Why would a drunken, druggy, dazed person in that state of being walk in a freezer, y'all? Make it make sense. So if that wasn't Kenneka in the freezer, who was it? Who was that girl? And if it was another girl, another human, why aren't we talking about that? Where's her family? in other words, they just gonna leave the case like that. That they baby walked in that freezer like that, y'all, and lay down and went to sleep. And I supposed to live happy ever after. So if she didn't die like that, that's my question. How did she die? But then you got the attorney saying that somebody locked the freezer with Kenneka inside the freezer. But how is that so if she didn't die that way? Come on now. You can't say one thing, change your mind, and then say another thing, and then change your mind, and then say another thing. Now you manipulating the people. It's called manipulation. So if Kenneka, I still can't be over this. Mentally I can't, but I can move on with my life. I did that anyway, but I'm saying it's still a question. How can I just be so happy? How can I be so happy knowing what happened, but the people don't know what happened? What we had a meeting about. I don't need to meet with y'all. My attorney I don't even need to be around y'all. The attorney needs to be there. See, things ain't sounding right to me. What kind of meeting are we having? If you got an attorney, you don't need to be there. The attorney got everything. The attorney handles everything. Now, if the attorney says, that door was locked, Kenneka was in the freezer. That's what he said. And somebody locked the door. Let's play the what the attorney said. Let's just play what the attorney said. Cause something ain't adding up. Something not adding up. And we have to answer these questions, y'all. Don't let nobody manipulate you like this. Don't do that. Don't let nobody do that. Cause see, I'm gonna tell you something been on my mind, y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all because y'all been on this case. Let me ask y'all something. Okay, hold on. Let me just find this. Let me find this attorney. Let me find the attorney, okay? Okay. Now, the reason why I want to do the attorney. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put y'all on here. Hold on for a second, okay? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Now, hold on. Let me put y'all here. Okay. Because somebody gonna have to explain this to me. I don't want to hear what no creator said. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to hear from the people what y'all think. Because this is crazy. I don't want to hear about nobody. I want to hear what y'all. It's got to be questions, y'all. It got to be some questions. It's got to be some questions about this attorney. It got to be. Now, I want to hear what he got to say. But it was said that I blame it was two Miss Teresa's. I ain't lying. It one lady. Y'all, I know y'all said it one for one Miss Teresa, it one for one Kenneka. It just something about this thing just don't seem right. Seem like something ain't right. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Y'all got that. I'm just gonna play this part right here, and then I'm gonna come back right here because I'm not gonna give up on these questions. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not gonna give up on these questions because I don't see all kinds of videos.
Freezer say someone might have accidentally locked Kenneka Jenkins inside. Jenkins' family says they still don't have answers about how exactly the 19-year-old had died.
Okay. Did y'all hear what she just said? She said that
For a teen found dead in a hotel freezer. Say someone might have accidentally locked.
if someone accidentally locked this girl in the freezer, who did it? You still got to have a person who did it. Who accidentally did it? Why is this person who did it accidentally not locked up? Huh? This don't bother nobody in the world besides the people who cares. I mean, if somebody accidentally locked that door on that child, where is that person? Who accidentally did it? Well, how are you gonna call someone accidentally? How are you gonna say somebody accidentally did something, y'all, if you don't know if they did it? How you gonna call somebody say something accidentally unless you know who accidentally did it? Somebody need to be charged. They can lock somebody up. I'd be happy.
Jenkins inside. Jenkins' family says they still don't have answers about how exactly the 19-year-old had died, but their theories about it have been contradicted by video evidence released by Rosemont police. Jenkins' body was found in the freezer of the Crown Plaza Hotel.
Right here. In that girl's state of being, look at her walking. Okay. I don't care what nobody said. Wait, now I didn't want to go that far away. Hold on, y'all.
For a teen found dead in a hotel freezer, say someone might have accidentally locked Kenneka Jenkins inside. Jenkins' family says they still don't.
Somebody accidentally. She's walking. So you telling me that she's sleepwalking? I don't care what kind of drugs she done been on. Everybody done been on some kind of drugs before. Powerful than that, what they gave her. And she walking, just walking. So that's a walking drug. And nobody had that question or answer is she walking till she accidentally walk in the freezer. And then you come behind me and you lock the door. Who locked that door? Whoever locked the door got a key lock. Why is they not placed under arrest? Because they accidentally did it. That's what I'm this ain't making sense, y'all.
About how exactly the 19-year-old had died, but their theories about it have.
This ain't looking right there. That right there, I don't care what nobody say. The question is that we got to find out is the real question is how did she just walk back there and walked in that freezer? I want to get it determined.
Been contradicted by video evidence released by Rosemont police. Jenkins' body was found in the freezer of the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont in September of last year. Her family is now suing the hotel, security, and the restaurant that was renting the space where the teen was found.
Why is Kenneka? Why we always got to see some young pictures of Kenneka? She's so young right here.
And we believe that it's very possible that this.
Listen to what he just said. But if she didn't die, see, listen to what he. Wait a minute, it skipped, went all the way back. Hold on, y'all. I'm just gonna stop it.
Found dead in a hotel freezer. Say someone might have accidentally locked Kenneka Jenkins inside. Jenkins' family says they still don't have answers about how exactly the 19-year-old had died, but their theories about it have been contradicted by video evidence released by Rosemont police. Jenkins' body was found in the freezer of the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont in September of last year. Her family is now suing the hotel, security, and the restaurant that was renting the space where the teen was found.
And we believe that it's very possible that this door
Who locked the freezer? Why is there's no answer about who locked? Why are they talking and telling something could happen where somebody supposed to be able to be locked up, y'all? Why all of them who was in the house? Why wasn't none of the security locked up? Okay, why wasn't no one locked up in this case? Possibly, he said, but she didn't die the way we thought she died. How is it possible that somebody accidentally locked that gate? No. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Think about what I just said. It's no way you could just say, bump this case. Bye. She got her money. It's gone. Ain't nobody locked up. Nobody locked up. Why none of those security was charged? Who locked the effing door with the key thing right there? Who did this? Only people can do this is who? They should be the ones locked up. Come on, y'all. We got to stop being a dummy about this case right here. This here. Trap, I got you. You're in here. All right. Then you turn the freeze on. How do ones see? It's a lot of questions. How do one turn the freezer on? Because the freezer was off. It said the temperature inside the freezer was found to be 34 Fahrenheit. Approximately 2 hours after the door had been left open. I don't understand that. Y'all, the girl just had alcohol in her, caffeine in her, and epilepsy migraine medication with and temperament. Well, we're not gonna the temperament is the migraine. This is not gonna make her lock the door on herself. And so nobody is locked up behind this. And I don't want nobody saying nothing deeper than this. This man ain't making no sense. I don't care nothing about no lawsuit. It's gonna be a lawsuit. But how is it a lawsuit if she didn't die the way we thought she died? Golly.
So that Kenneka could not exit.
Surveillance video does not show anyone else near the freezer door the night Jenkins died. The hotel has said the lawsuit has no merit.
Yeah. People, y'all cannot skip the question. It's not about all these different videos. It's about what was told to us. Why were we told lies? We was told lies. And it's no if, and, or no buts. We was told lies. We wasn't told the truth. Why was the public not told the truth? Why? Why wasn't the public told the truth about what happened to this young lady? That's all I'm saying. How can one's rest? Oh, let her rest and all that, right? How? The case ain't even solved. They forgot, they bumped the case. But if you got, look, y'all, listen, y'all. If you got a person body accidentally locked in a freezer, there has to be someone accommodated for what happened accidentally. Y'all don't want to listen to nobody. Y'all don't want to think. This is thinking part. We can say the hotel. Somebody in the security department is supposed to be locked up, y'all. They supposed to be locked up. They supposed to be locked up, y'all. They supposed to be locked up, y'all. Whoever's in charge of the cameras supposed to be in jail. And probably out on bond. Don't let nobody tell you that. If this happened, like they said it happened. He said a possibility. Where he go? He said there's a possibility that Kenneka was locked inside the freezer. That's what he said, y'all. I ain't got to do all this. That's what he said. Where is it? Where is it? That's what he said. There's a possibility. But then nobody do nothing to her, y'all. What happened in that hotel? Did it happen in the hotel? Y'all it's a lot of questions. It's a lot of questions that you can't sleep over this. You cannot go on with your life and forget about this. You can't do it. Because it wasn't too much in the girl's system. For her to be, she ain't all that drunk, and she was sort of kind of drunk, remember? She was sort of kind of. She was sort of kind of. I don't care what y'all say about she this, she was this, and she was that, and they did this to her. Still, if they did that, they did this to her, and then throw it in the freezer, still, security is supposed to be locked up, y'all. These folks still working, y'all. These folks got their job. They got their job. If that had been you, you wouldn't have your job. You wouldn't have your job. Make it make sense. She ain't have enough of all this. She ain't have enough. If this is what all she had in her system, that's not enough, y'all. For her to just walk in the freezer impaired and just go to sleep. And then who locked the door? Who locked the door? Who did the camera catch walking back there if that happened? Make it make sense. If that happened to that girl in that hotel, y'all, if that happened to that young lady in that hotel, listen. The camera saw the person walk back there. Come on, y'all. Come on. Don't stop playing, Dawn. Stop playing, Dawn. Stop playing, Dawn. Listen what I just said. If that happened to Kenneka walking back there in that free, then y'all just see Kenneka on that camera. Okay, then. Y'all would have seen the person go back there and lock her in there. Who did you see go back there and lock her in there? Why isn't he locked up? Make it make sense. If anybody, if listen, y'all, people, bump all these videos. Bump it. If that girl died in that freezer, whoever caught on that, y'all saw Kenneka walk through the kitchen, right? You have to see the next person walk back there and lock her in there. You had to see the next person walk back there. You have to see the camera going to show somebody walk back there. But you're not going to see them lock it in the freezer. But you are going to see them on camera. What really happened to Kenneka? What really happened to her? Because it didn't happen. It was told to us that it didn't happen the way y'all thought it happened. Even if she was murdered, How was she murdered? Wasn't nobody locked up? It don't matter if it didn't happen that way. It don't. Still, Campbell should have caught the person walking back there like we saw Kenneka walk through the kitchen. We saw Kenneka walk through the kitchen. Why isn't nobody locked up for walking back there on that camera? We saw one person walk back there, y'all, and walked around that block. Walked around the block wall, but came back a different way. And we're going to pretend that we didn't see that. But did that happen that way? How they thought everybody out like that? It's a lot of questions y'all got to ask yourself. Was that Kenneka? Was that girl Kenneka? So if that girl wasn't Kenneka, where's that girl mama at? It's a missing. It's still missing. I don't see how nobody can live like this. I don't even see. I can't even, unless I know what happened to my daughter. I ain't nowhere in the world I'd be cheesing with y'all if I know what. If I don't know what happened to her. So we wasting time looking at videos, and the video is not showing us who walked in that, who else was in that kitchen. Is she in the freezer and somebody locked the freezer, y'all? They own the camera. So why isn't nobody in the security department locked up? Was that Kenneka? Or was that somebody else? Remember that the freezer was warm? But how the freezer gonna be warm if she was frozen solid? God, dog. This they blame child mind. I'm telling y'all, they blame child mind because she didn't die the way we thought she died. Remember? She didn't die the way they thought we thought she died. How we thought she died. How we thought she died. How did we thought she died? How did y'all thought she died? The only thing I didn't hear people saying they thought she a lot of things happened to her. But if you think about it, nobody do nothing to her. She was at a party at a hotel. Over there, that hotel over there. Didn't nobody do nothing to her. She wasn't armed. Didn't nobody do that. But you're sitting there with your attorney. He's saying that there's a possibility. I ain't nobody like that girl in that freezer. Y'all, something ain't right about that. Something ain't right with that freezer thing. Something just ain't right with that freezer thing, y'all. Because you know what it sounds like to me? The freezer door was already locked. Seems like the freezer door was already locked. I don't know how they put her in there like that. Because if somebody locked her in that freezer, trust me, somebody be locked up. Y'all better make it make sense now. I'd say it again. If that lock was not that attorney showed us two different freezers. He showed us two different doors. Why? Why he showed us two different freezers though? He showed us a freezer door with somebody that's a possibility. What makes what a possibility? Why you said possibility and you see the lock? So was she in the freezer? Was she in that freezer? Okay, let's keep going. These are questions. Y'all need to start looking at all these videos. Y'all need to start focusing on these questions and stop sticking on one thing. If that girl was, listen, y'all, if anybody was locked in that freezer, somebody be locked up. If they said accidentally somebody made a mistake, who made a mistake and locked the freezer door? Okay? You will know because a camera right there. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all didn't want to sit and watch video. Y'all just want to watch video. Because the lady already told y'all didn't nothing happen to the girl. Did nobody do nothing to her. She was at a party at the hotel. Did nobody do nothing to her. She was with her friends. Now, why I'm going to say that? And then I turn back around. I sit there with my attorney. I looked at him. And he talking about that's a possibility. Since somebody locked, Kenneka went in there and somebody locked the door. So where's that camera, attorney? You are a big attorney, so you little too? So what you need to do is shut her up. That's what you're supposed to do, right? You just supposed to get her that settlement and then she's supposed to be happy. So you don't did your part. You gonna get paid. She gonna pay you, and you gonna go on with your next life. As long as you try to get the settlement, they gonna give you the settlement. Period. Kenneka wasn't even prescribed. This is not like y'all. This was kind of drunk. This girl wasn't no higher than nobody else in there. Her mama said she wasn't prescribed no drugs. The paramedic is not gonna do you like that if you're not prescribed to the drug. Y'all ain't understand. Y'all ain't something. See, let me tell you something. Y'all got to find out who this other girl is. Who the actress is and who the other girl is. That y'all would never know. See, the actress was way back then with a light-skinned lady. See, the actress who played Kenneka was with the director. And y'all didn't pay that no attention at the beginning. She was with this light-skinned lady. But we just want to keep looking at fake videos. You can make up videos all day, all week, every minute of the hour. But the real question no one is asking about Kenneka Jenkins is how, if she was the way they said she was, who came in that kitchen? We seen one person walk around that wall, came back from alphabet there, turned around and went back out there. Why was this planted? Why was it plotted? Why was it seen he going through the kitchen one way? Y'all know who it was. Hey, I called on that. Y'all don't see Megan's video. He came in. One person came in that kitchen, went around that wall, went back there with that freezer, came back out. Then later on, came in there with the cop. He walked back another way. He didn't walk the way he went back there. Who are these people? If Kenneka didn't die that way, who are these people in this kitchen still need to be locked up? Y'all got the cameras? The cameras work. If you don't catch the people going in the freezer, you would see them coming in the kitchen. I just think that somebody should be locked up. Ain't no money gonna shut me up. No. I still want to wear them to my child. But the reason why things don't bother people like it bother them is because they know what happened to them. We the ones that don't know what happened to them. So you keep the narrative out there to let people talk about it. The more y'all talk about it, the more good for them. It's funny. If that young lady, I don't even believe the autopsy was right. I don't even believe it. But if the mama did an autopsy on it, then what did her autopsy say? The public not supposed to be hidden from nothing. You ask yourself, if one not prescribed medication, I don't care who gave her what drug. I don't care nothing about that. If somebody did her like that, that girl ain't gonna be in no freezer. She ain't gonna even be downstairs. She ain't gonna be doing all that. She gonna be high just like everybody in that room, paranoid. y'all got to make up some sense with this case. If this happened the way y'all saying she was this high like this, Kenneka left out that room for Kenneka might not even been in that room. I don't even believe Kenneka was in that room. I don't care how many videos we don't see a girl standing over there, and that's her. Even if she was in that room, y'all got to figure out how did the roles of we don't need to look at no more videos because the videos are out of place. We don't need to look at no time no more. We don't need to look at no video. We need to start asking questions because y'all got all the video. You got all your answers, but the answer can't be what we think the answer is. Y'all got it? If you put two and two together and go by the autopsy that they gave, the mama had her own autopsy going on. What did that autopsy say? Because she said she ain't never been prescribed no drug. Only time you could get your body like that if you prescribe to a drug. Kenneka would have still been in that room paranoid like them, having a good time. Nothing would have let her leave out that room and just start walking the hall. I don't even want to hear about no level of therapeutic, no range, nothing like that. Y'all gotta ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all something. She didn't die like that. Why isn't nobody locked up? Why is it so hard to lock somebody up in this case? Is it not because it's nobody did nothing? Did they do anything? Ask yourself, did they do anything? Because they did, somebody be locked up. Y'all make it make sense. Now, the girl deceased, allegedly. Allegedly now, it's supposed to be her at the funeral. See, the people in Chicago who went to the funeral, somebody on one of these platforms should have went to their funeral since they live. Good morning, Shelly Belly. Somebody from Chicago who on these platforms should have been at that funeral. Why y'all didn't go to the funeral? Just tell me why y'all didn't go to the funeral. If y'all didn't go to that funeral, y'all didn't think nothing happened to Kenneka. It had already happened to her. It had already happened to her. And then they acting it out. Why would they act? Then you got to ask yourself, why would they be acting out a murder? You got to ask so many questions behind it. Why did y'all go to the funeral? If y'all if somebody out the platform had went to that funeral, y'all would have had every answer y'all need to ask. Now, if we were doing a case and Kenneka was here in Atlanta, I would have went to that funeral just to see what's Kenneka in the cast. None of y'all went. None of y'all went to the funeral. But you want to sit in here and play cat and mouse game. If you went to the funeral, you wouldn't know if that's her in the casket or not. But we ain't hooping and hollering and crying. Everybody would come. But they wouldn't be standing there looking at another girl's body like that, y'all. I ain't never seen them. It's just strokes for different folks. The family of Kenneka Jenkins. Who was the girl in the freezer? Right here, the question was in Crown Platter. It was a girl named Kenneka Jenkins. Was it? Let me ask y'all something. The girl in the freezer, was that Kenneka Jenkins Martin? I ain't trying to confuse y'all. Was that Kenneka Jenkins Martin in the freezer? Or was it Kenneka Jenkins? Huh? The family of Kenneka Jenkins, a 19-year-old woman who died in an Illinois hotel walk-in freezer. How could you write something like that? To say that something was a walk-in, where a walk-in means you can walk back out of it, mother sucker. Come on, y'all. More than 6 years ago, has a settle of a lawsuit against the hotel. You can get the money, ain't the problem. The chick gonna get paid regardless, because it's something that's the establishment. Now, the young woman's body was found in September of 2017. They ain't even getting no date. And the mama asked the very much question that she's supposed to ask. She said, "Can I see my daughter?" The way my daughter was laying. Why y'all looked at her daughter? Why the mama couldn't look at her daughter? Well, if the mama said that she didn't die the way she did at the beginning, the mama told us something, y'all. The mama tried it. Mama telling us something. She said didn't nobody do nothing to her. But something had to happen to Kenneka. You got rich off of it. You're a multi-millionaire. And other people got paid. Why do other people get paid? Because they played their role? Why do other people get paid? Y'all, I'm tripping. And this ain't no laugh here. This is a trip. This is a trip. I'm tripping. Because ain't nothing making sense. I'm going to tell y'all what they used to say. I'm going to tell y'all what they said. I'm going to tell you what they said at the beginning, y'all. At the beginning of this case. They said that girl was in hiding. They were hiding that girl because she witnessed a murder. That's what it was saying. And then all of a sudden, it was 3 girls. It's at the very beginning. It was 3 girls that were killed in that hotel. Everything is allegedly for me because I wasn't there. But if you from Chicago, all of y'all Chicago people who claim y'all from Chicago, y'all didn't go to the funeral. See, it's the reason why y'all didn't go to the funeral. Why y'all didn't go? Y'all don't want to know what happened. Y'all right there in Chicago and y'all didn't go to the funeral. But then here y'all is on these platforms like you care. But you didn't go to the funeral. Make it make sense on a cold morning. Make it make sense on a cold morning. That's my question. How about that? That go my question is, y'all from Chicago, why y'all wasn't at the funeral? Answer that for Lil Eva. Y'all don't listen to the people from all these other states. They wasn't there. They wasn't there. You were there. So did you go to the funeral? Why you didn't go to the funeral? Was it a funeral? Because y'all sitting up in funeral acting the fool. The protester up there saying she sacrificed her own daughter. That's the kind of funeral y'all doing? That's a funeral. I'm saying it right. Funeral. Think about everything I'm saying, y'all. Think about these. This is what we need to talk about. Instead of looking at video, you can create videos all your life. You can create videos all video. That's not answering questions. The question is, how can only way I can get locked up in the freezer if I lock myself up in the freezer. Okay. But if I push that button, that door will open. But if it broke, it ain't gonna open. It ain't gonna open if it broke. Y'all ain't answering the right questions. Y'all keep looking at. Y'all want to sit and eat popcorn and watch videos, fake videos. It's enough watching videos. It's time to answer these questions. And I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it again. Think about it. If that freezer door was locked, the person would be on the camera who walked back there and locked the freezer door. It's a camera in the kitchen. We saw Kenneka walk through there, right? We see Kenneka, but we don't see nobody else. Okay? We don't see nobody else walk through there. Well, who locked the door? She couldn't lock herself in there. But that's not what the attorney said. He said it's a possibility. See, y'all forget about the lawsuit, because the lawsuit gonna come, period. Just forget about the lawsuit. Let's find out what happened to this girl. Because it still ain't the truth right there. Y'all got to ask yourself, did something happen to Kenneka? Something happened, right? Something happened to her. Why did y'all people in Chicago go to the funeral? To go find out what happened. For the people like us. See, we ain't from Chicago. Y'all said the people from Chicago know what happened. What happened, Dirt? What happened, Dirt? Y'all was around the corner from the funeral. Y'all could have walked to it. Y'all didn't go there to be nosy. Y'all didn't go to the funeral to be nosy. Y'all didn't go to the funeral to sit back there at the top and record them hooping and hollering and hooping. I ain't see but one person out the whole church hooping and hollering, and that was Brie. I ain't see nobody else hooping and hollering and crying. All I see them was staring at the casket. And nobody crying. They could have been crying. We ain't gonna even do them like that. We ain't gonna even do them like that because we wasn't even there. We wasn't even there, y'all. Maybe somebody who concerned had a platform from Chicago. They would have told us what happened. They want us to they want to throw the people out from the other state. They want to throw us off from other states. Yeah. See, when you start inviting people to protest from other states and they get locked up for protesting, and it ain't supposed to be like this. See, this happened to Kenneka. Wasn't supposed to be like this. You weren't supposed to have concerned citizens like that. But we are concerned citizens from other states. When something like this happens, you're gonna want the whole world to know. The whole world's supposed to know what happened from other countries. Because this could be your child. But my topic, unless they put a gag order on my mouth, I'll be on YouTube having me a platform. None of their sisters got the platform. They ain't got no platform keeping their sister name alive on besides us. Why the sisters ain't doing it? I ain't gonna put it on the mom. Why the sisters ain't got no platform? They put everything on Miss Teresa, like she the leader. Y'all got to look out for y'all mamas. Shoot, you gonna get a lawsuit. We ain't talking about that part. And they're gonna say that even with a superior airflow system, a refrigerator or freezer would be colder at the bottom. Now they want to say that. Man, they want to say that the freezer would have got frozen cooler at the bottom, y'all. If it had a airflow system, it'll get colder at the man. Come on, y'all be honest. Be honest. If it was a murder that happened in that end, it was seen, it was shown, and everybody else know about it but us. But who gonna tell us how the murder happened if it was a murder? But the mama didn't say it was a murder. Mama said didn't nobody do nothing to her. She was at a party at the hotel. Didn't nobody do nothing to her. She was with her friend. But you ain't tell us everything. You told us a little bit of it to calm us down. And then turned around, the attorney says, there's a possibility. So y'all got to remember, in this case right here, the money gonna happen, period. The money gonna happen, period. But what happened? Where is Kenneka? What happened to Kenneka Jenkins? What happened to Kenneka? Who is Kenneka? Miss Teresa daughter named Kenneka Jenkins Martin, right? Jenkins Martin? She got a lady, my church got their daddy last name. Because their daddy was alive. Kenneka got to have her daddy last name. What's her daddy last name? See, that's dipping and dabbing too much in their business. And it looked like majority of pictures that Kenneka took, it was in a hotel. How Miss Teresa know she wasn't there on the 6th? How she know? We let our children use our car. Shoot, man, they can do whatever they want to do in that car. You'll think they in one place, like she thought she was in one place. But Miss Teresa said she was at a gathering. How she know the girl was at a gathering at the hotel? How you gonna call something a gathering and you don't know what it was? It was a party. But y'all say y'all call party. See, that's what I'm saying. Chicago people, y'all talk different than us. We said Friday. Yeah. Instead no gathering. My question is, why did nobody from Chicago go to that funeral? Did y'all go? Did y'all live there? Why y'all didn't go to the funeral? Right, why y'all didn't go to the funeral? No, don't say, oh, I don't want to go. You want to know who in the cast? Instead of thinking who in the cast, go to the funeral. Go to the funeral. Go to the funeral. If you went to the funeral, you would have seen what they did with the body, where they buried the body. Then y'all wouldn't have to be guessing where the body. Y'all to know where they buried it at, the bypass, repass. How about that? How about that part? And what about the other? How are the other girls? Y'all got to think about it, y'all. If didn't happen to Kenneka, why is Brianna Jenkins' name coming in this case? Is this about Brianna Jenkins? If this about Brianna Jenkins, then it is something happened to Kenneka. But it ain't like we thought it was. I ain't trying to confuse y'all. I'm just giving y'all, we got to think, y'all, with the real questions. We stuck in one little area. Her walking the halls. Which we know she ain't doing all that walking in no hall. Is she under the influence? She's not walking the hall, y'all. Is she under the influence? She got out the hotel, out of there, but she ain't walking that hall. I wonder if Kenneka walk out that front door. They said she was sitting on the side of the desk. Why she didn't go lay down and take a nap? That's what the friend said she was laying. And my thing is, why is this thing so messy? And all of them will wonder when they were gonna feel they high. All of them sitting there wondering, you ain't felt yours yet? Irene, you ain't felt your Kenneka asking them questions and stuff like that. If the lady had a donut on her car, you can't go too far on no donut. So y'all got to think about, was it another party somewhere? I ain't talking about I'm gonna say the Dollar Tree, not the not the other hotel supposed to be close to them. Was it another hotel? Where they go? Y'all, it's okay. My question is, how can somebody under influence like Kenneka Jenkins Martin? That's what Zach said. Kenneka Jenkins Martin. Kenneka Jenkins Martin. And my thing is, every time you saw that man, he had his butt, his mouth button. He ain't even said nothing. He looked like he was just following along with whatever went on. The man that was with Miss Teresa, he was just following along. Whatever they say, that's what it is. Whatever that, the boyfriend or whatever he was, a preacher, whatever he was, he wasn't saying nothing. How I'm gonna come in 20. My daughter died. Okay, I ain't gonna never forget my daughter for real though. But that's my baby. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna go. I'm gonna still. I got that. Still, she on my mind. She on my mind. My dad on my mind every day. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I ain't talking about nobody. My condolences go to all the girls that happened who were happening in that hotel. My condolences go to. God, Miss Teresa said that they told her that if some other people died in that hotel, they died in the hotel all the time. So my condolences go to her family and other families that if they lost girls, daughters. But y'all got to realize that some still ain't right. Some still ain't right. Some still ain't right. But I don't think Kenneka went out like that. Kenneka wasn't supposed to be unalive, y'all. She's not supposed to be unalive. If they had to pull her out that freezer and helped her, she'd been still alive. Because she was alive when her mom was at the hotel. But she ain't died the way we thought she did. How y'all thought she did? How y'all thought she did? How did y'all think that beautiful young lady died? These under the influence what she had, that ain't gonna make her act like that, y'all. Any other drug not gonna it's gonna make her paranoid like all her other friends in the room. How they gonna go from looking at Kenneka said, "What is this?" How they gonna go from that to jumping up and down on the bed? Because that's when you get paranoid, you just start having a good time like that. She the only one not even jumping up and down on that bed. She the only one. She ain't in that room. Kenneka ain't one in that room. Kenneka wasn't in that room. My question is, and I want to stand behind it. A little she was gonna lay down and take a nap, y'all. That's all I was gonna tell you. She gonna lay down. Is she under the influence of the things that she had in her system? All of them are sleepy drugs. You get me? They gonna make you want to go to sleep. Everybody else ain't sleep. Everybody Kenneka had a cup just like everybody else did. They said they ain't the first time they be like that. They be like that. That's how they get down. Y'all, it's a lot of questions to this case. All the other stuff is irrelevant. The question is, what really happened to her? So the people put it out there what happened to her. I wish the mom would tell us what really happened to her. Somebody come out with the truth. And I wish that somebody from Chicago that went to that funeral be the ones talking. Riri already told y'all. I know she ain't just walking that freezer. She told y'all that. Riri told y'all that on Truth, wherever that thing, crime. I know she ain't walking that freezer. Cause she know what happened. We don't know what happened. But if y'all from Chicago, y'all supposed to know what happened. Y'all supposed to know what happened. That's y'all state. Y'all from the same neighborhood. Y'all supposed to know what happened to that girl. Y'all supposed to know. And the narrative was thrown off because they told y'all that she wasn't here on the 6th. Wait a minute. This said the 6th. She wasn't here on the 6th. What she was doing? What she doing? If she wasn't here on the 6th, what was she? Kenneka was dancing in that hotel. They were doing a lot at a hotel. How they know they didn't go there and rehearse not rehearse. I mean, you can't record. You can't. They ain't gonna say you can't. Anything can happen. Alcohol and temperament is not gonna let her be impaired like that. Mama said she ain't under no kind of prescription medicine. But she didn't do it. She didn't die like it. She ain't died the way y'all thought she died. And that attorney wasn't really necessarily, allegedly focused on what happened to Kenneka because he knew he couldn't talk about it. He just wanted the lawsuit. He don't got his money. He happy. That man right there a crook. I remember that man back then, O.J. Simpson case. That attorney been around for a long time, y'all. He making easy money now. He making easy money. Hey, you ain't got the only thing he want to do is settle a lawsuit, something that they been wanting to do in the beginning. See, it ain't the folks rich, multi-millionaire. The hotel. Shit, they rich. Everybody own that hotel. Everybody got money in that hotel, y'all. All them hotels, they got money. So you not got to mess up my business. What I got going on for me, not up in here. So I'm gonna give you what you want. Now you go on now. Leave us alone. Shut the people up. You can't shut the people up. Got the people, y'all got to tell the people what happened. y'all got to tell people what happened. Y'all can't leave the people out like that. But I just concerned because if I'm from Chicago and I know I live out there with Miss Teresa them, I would have went to the funeral. I would have went everywhere they went out there and buried and everything and saw for myself what happened. Just like them people did in Memphis. They know what happened in Memphis. They know what happened to Big Joe. And y'all can forget about looking for that white truck. Y'all gonna find the white truck. The white truck was just like the white car. So that's just like Kenneka. Y'all got that. It's everybody has a look-alike. Everybody has somebody that look like them, y'all. But it's a happy-faced child, teenager, grown lady. You know, in the United States, at 19-year-old, you're supposed to be grown. So we can't call her a little girl. We can't call her no little girl. Got to call her young lady. She 19. she's at an age where she can do what she want to do. One y'all once upon a time, a 19-year-old. Huh? So the question is to me also is, can I go on? If I can go on with my life and be happy after winning my settlement, and I'm gonna come in with the atomic dog and doing all that stuff, I still don't know what happened to my daughter. Would really like bother me. I can't just have everything have to involve around her. Everything don't have to be about her. So everything shouldn't be about nothing else but about her. Everything still should be about her. You can't just stop talking about this unless you know what happened. You got to know what happened. So the people could have a sense of feeling what happened. But y'all disappointed me in Chicago. Y'all sitting up here distracting, but y'all know what happened. Y'all know what happened to that girl. Y'all playing. Y'all know what happened. Tell the people what happened. The people with sense know it didn't happen the way y'all saying it happened. And the way they attacked that girl, and if she was fighting back, she ain't walking no freezer. I know what Ruby said. What Ruby said? I know she ain't just walking no freezer. I know she ain't walking that freezer. I know she's put that smile on her face. I know she ain't walking that freezer. She the wrong one I seen crying at the funeral. I'm gonna go, y'all. I just want to come in here with that question. The real question no one is asking about is, how can one's body get in the freezer in her condition? And why ain't nobody locked up? If Kenneka walking to that back, who went back there and put that key lock on that door? It has to be an employee that put that lock on that door. Y'all supposed to know this, Crown Plaza. Y'all got all the videos. Y'all got it. Y'all know what happened. Why ain't nobody locked up? I want somebody locked up. It ain't too late, y'all, to get nobody locked up. Well, look at 2-5 case. Now, all 2-5 case is. If y'all keep the pressure out there like y'all doing, somebody gonna give in. But Chicago, y'all know y'all can get any answer you want to. Dirt know what happened. All of them know what happened. Everybody know what happened. Everybody out there from Chicago know what happened to Kenneka. They playing the game with y'all. Cause if we looking at a lock on the freezer, y'all got to ask yourself that. How did she get in the freezer? How she get to that point? And why would the security put themselves in a situation like that? Ain't that some weird mess? Why you'll ask yourself, why would they even do that? But they used to doing it, y'all. Allegedly. I ain't from them. There's so much going on in hotels. Until I didn't know it until I had to live in a hotel. Going on when I was doing track and field, I had to live in a hotel. It's so much went in hotels. I did not know that. It's so much going on in hotels. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Y'all enjoy y'all snow y'all got. Georgia ain't got nothing but cold, freezing rain. We ain't got no beautiful snow like y'all. I want some snow. Y'all, don't let off this case. Don't let off of it. It's no case. Because if it was accidentally, if it was, then somebody did it. I accidentally went back there and put that lock on that door. I didn't mean to do it. I ain't know somebody was gonna be in there. I ain't look in there. I ain't look in the freezer. But if it didn't happen like we thought it happened, then what the heck happened? And why did all of that happen on a certain floor? Y'all know what? It sounds like a scary movie where only one floor. You go on that floor, don't nobody live on that floor. That's the setup floor. That's sad. But you won't rehearse. You won't react a murder case, y'all. Y'all can get that out your mind. You won't react. So I don't know why we saying actress. Only reason why people saying actress because that's all we can say. Somebody acting. Can't be no real video like that. Or nobody walking around the hotel like that. They don't allow their mind. There's some good actors out there. And Kenneka did something strange too. At that Solo, Frodo, whatever his name is. Solo, the man name, what they call him, y'all? So, the man who died, the rapper who died. Oh, my hell needs greasing. She went out there and stood out there in that street. Stood straight up and looked up the street. I ain't never seen nobody do that. When she was on that Solo, don't know what his name is, and they bought them buttons, she went across the street. And y'all, she was thick then. She was thick. Kenneka can eat. Her mama, I showed y'all the video when Miss Teresa said she can eat. She can eat. She a big girl. She thick girl. She wasn't a little bitty girl. That's why I know she fought them. She walked over there. Everybody getting ready to go. She walked over there and stood in that street and looked up at that street. And I said, what is she doing? You know, I'm just curious. I said, what is she doing? Why is she standing in the street? Why is she standing in the street like that? Why is everybody moving away from Kenneka? Like they don't want the camera on. So whoever was filming, them people did not want that camera on there. Like, man, get out around me. I want that camera on me. Sure, I'm on probation. I'm just playing. But it's more like, I hate that this happened to her family, y'all. I hate it that this happened to anyone's family if there was anybody else involved in this situation. I hate that it happened like that. It's time for us to start questioning. We don't need no more videos. See, we don't need to keep creating videos. We need to start asking questions. Y'all got the videos. You got to form some questions and thinking and pressing the questions to get somebody to talk. But you got to remember that this is how some people live. This is the way some people survive. This is how they make money. y'all. Not ain't talking about on YouTube. I'm talking about in situations like that. It could be some people involved in this that names. And they said that girl from 23rd. What is it? 23rd. Y'all don't know them streets. He said, who said that girl on 23rd? What name of this street? I said it right. 23rd. He said at that part, he said, who said that girl on 23rd? Or whatever the third. Y'all know what I'm talking about over there in Chicago on that 3rd Street. So y'all had a lot of people over there with King Von. It's a whole lot of folks at that party. It was oh Lord, honey. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I just hope y'all enjoy y'all snow. Chicago, y'all used to snow. All these people who got snow, y'all better enjoy that snow because we getting freeze rain. We out of school. I didn't work today because it's cold over. It's cold in Georgia. In Atlanta, it is cold. Wind, cold, rain. We gonna have ice. Everything gonna freeze up. I don't like our weather. I just like when it snow. I don't like the ice part. And people, those are the ones who said, let her rest. The girl rest. That girl appreciate y'all talking about her. That's just y'all. Y'all don't want to hear about Kenneka Jenkins. Y'all ain't got to listen. You ain't got to listen about it. It ain't mandatory that you listen to them talk about Kenneka. But it's mandatory that y'all keep this alive. All these women cases. Until they tell you others. See, Miss Arisha's smart. She don't say nothing to y'all. She ain't making y'all stop talking. She like that. It's still something. It's just, I wish somebody can just tell the public from Chicago, somebody from Chicago, instead of making up something. Tell us what happened. Stop making up stuff. Be honest with it. Don't just put it out there and make it like a city thing. Oh, they coming to our city. It's our turn to do this. And we need to do that. So they'll go to, at first I thought they were going to each state to do something. They picking up that tree. All right, y'all. We need to start working on, instead of worrying about a settlement, that was gonna happen anyway. Settlement gonna happen anyway, so we ain't worrying about that. She need to get all she can't break them because they multi-millionaires. Everybody, Trump even got his hand allegedly in that Bob in that. It's people from other countries got their hand in hotels, y'all. So you forget about that. They got billionaires coming out they private pocket with millions ain't nothing. Just like some of these kingpin rappers and dealers. They got plenty of money. They got multi-millionaires. Shoot. Jay-Z, a rapper. Billionaires. Billionaires got billion. When I say a billionaire is a billionaire, their hotel is a billionaire. And ain't nothing y'all can do to stop them and take them down. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing y'all can do. It ain't nothing y'all can do. So stop trying to. And the main thing, if y'all be nice to Miss Teresa, Miss Teresa might come on y'all platform and talk. Y'all don't dog her out so hard. She don't want to come on nobody's platform. She don't want to come on nobody's platform but God. And I don't blame her. She know what happened to her daughter. She tried to tell us what happened to her daughter. She can't say too much. See, we all in it. Our mind is all in the wrong places. We doing too much and not less. We don't want to think. We don't want to believe what happened to her. If anything happened to her, I could have played along with y'all with the program. Some did have. If you went to the funeral like everybody else, like Monique and all them, since y'all from Chicago, I know somebody from Chicago on these platforms just listening. Cause them over there on Miss Teresa's page, they happy. They happy, crossing their fingers and doing all that emoji stuff like that. Y'all gotta think. Can't be mad at them. Y'all be nice to people. Y'all can get some answers. Y'all stop being mean to people and let them get answers, okay? Be nice to people. You be nice to people. What you don't need to do, people, is go against them and you was for them. Cause see, the things people watching this, it's still people watching this, not just people, investigators. It's a lot going on with this right here. Don't change your mind. If you was on her side the first time, don't get off her side. Don't get off of her side. If you was on her side the first time, don't get off her side. And you were talking good down for her. Don't you get off her side. Are people looking at you, listening at you from other countries, saying, why is he saying that now? And it's a lot of people just got with this case, y'all. We've been with this case. Now they don't start saying they been with this case. No, you couldn't have been with this case, because the videos that you seen, we already seen them. We there trying to figure out what's going on. And I think it's fair for the public to really know what's going on. Because if it didn't happen that way, how did it happen? I love y'all. Hey, y'all go ahead and throw the snowballs. And it's cold outside. Here in Georgia, here in Atlanta, it's freezing. We ain't got no fun snow. And I'm jealous, because we ain't got no fun snow like y'all. Y'all throwing snowballs. We sitting over here in the freezing. The wind out here blowing. We had rain this morning. I was out there putting the garbage can out there, freezing rain. It's freezing. You hear the wind blowing? Y'all probably can't. Shoot, we ain't gonna get none of this snow. Y'all get until later, and then that's what's gonna make it black ice. See, it's gonna turn. Our stuff tonight gonna turn to black ice. I like pretty snow. Y'all, I love y'all. Y'all, thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks, help me. I need some of y'all people to start coming up here talking. Women, colors. It don't matter who you are. This platform is open for y'all. You know, I brag on other women and men on other platforms. When I be saying, you know what I say? Well, at least they got somebody to come up there and talk. Y'all got to come up here and talk for me. You can't just leave me up here by myself. Help me. Y'all don't want to talk. Y'all want me to do all the talking. I need y'all help. I need y'all help. In order to make a good channel, y'all got to come up here and talk. Y'all got to help me. Y'all like to text. I'm not a texter. It's some of my people on my channel every day text all day long. But scared to come up here and voice their opinion. I don't need you to come up here and gossiping with me. I need you to come up here and talk about these cases or whatever we talking about. Y'all got to help me. How y'all think I'm going to have a better channel? Y'all got to help me. Ladies. Men's, I do have some men's trying to stick in when I'm talking about certain subjects. But I need all of y'all men, all of y'all women. I need all of y'all. I need y'all help. A lot of stuff I don't know how to do. But y'all know. Y'all know how to do this stuff. I know how to do all the other stuff, but y'all got to be the one to be here to do the other stuff. We can't well one person out, two person. I have mods been with me for a while. I need y'all, other people, to come up here and talk. I can brag on a lot of channels. When I see them up there with people talking and stuff who've been here, and I say, you know what? That's a good thing. I don't care if you black, white, Mexican, or whatever. Spanish, Nigerian, France, whatever. You are welcome to come up here and talk. Let's get a conversation going on about this situation. That's the only way we gonna have a channel, y'all. That's the only way I'm gonna get better. If I can get y'all to help me, like they helped me on TikTok, then I'll be good. I enjoy YouTube because I like hearing other people's opinion, not texting me, because I leave your opinion in the text, but y'all doing all that texting, y'all can get up here and talk. Okay? Think about it. Think about it and put yourself in my place. I love y'all. I'm out of here, okay? Shout out to all my moms and my viewers and all them people who've been sticking by me from day one. All my new subscribers, old subscribers and everything. Y'all hang up in there. Come up here and help me. Help me. Make a difference. Make a difference. Okay? I get tired. I love y'all. I'm out.